The British monarchy, long revered as a beacon of tradition and continuity, stands at the precipice of a profound crisis that could redefine its existence. The UK Parliament, wielding its authority, has taken the extraordinary step of revoking Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's titles as Duke and Duchess of Sussex. This seismic decision stems from an escalating scandal involving their children, Archie and Lilibet, and it has sparked a national conversation about accountability, transparency, and the role of the monarchy in contemporary society. This isn't just a diplomatic spat or an inconsequential family dispute. We are witnessing a dramatic reckoning that has implications far beyond the royal family, one that reverberates across cultural, political, and social boundaries. The authenticity of Harry and Meghan's parental claims has increasingly come under fire. For years, widespread skepticism has shadowed their assertions regarding Archie and Lilibet, with nagging doubts growing into a full-blown crisis fueled by a lack of verifiable evidence. The public has been left to wrestle with questions about their birth certificates, public engagements, and the overall transparency surrounding their children's lives. The turning point arrived earlier this year when a senior member of Parliament, representing increasingly agitated constituents, publicly demanded undeniable proof of Archie and Lilibet's identities. The request that followed was not simply procedural, it was emblematic of the rising tide of unease gripping both the public and government officials. The Sussexes' response to this demand, widely viewed as insufficient, did little to alleviate concerns. Their answers fell flat, and the palace's tentative approach to addressing the mounting scrutiny only fanned the flames of discontent. Let's break this down. The monarchy has long prided itself on a code of conduct steeped in integrity and honor. Yet, when faced with the very public allegations surrounding the Sussex family, its response has been paltry at best. The absence of verifiable documentation, such as birth certificates or even recent public appearances with the children, ultimately forced Parliament's hand. In a bold statement, they attributed their decision to revoke Harry and Meghan's precious titles to a severe lack of transparency and a failure to adhere to fundamental principles of good governance. This action is less about the titles themselves and more a drastic reaction to a perceived erosion of trust. The impact of this decision reverberates throughout royal corridors and extends to the couple's public image. With the royal titles stripped away, the Sussexes' future relations with the monarchy now hang in a delicate balance. Speculation abounds regarding the consequences of this move. Are we witnessing the beginnings of an effort to completely detach Harry and Meghan from royal patronage? The implications of this decision are profound. It signals a potentially historic shift in how the monarchy navigates public relations in the age of modern communication. Public reaction is starkly divided. On one side, passionate supporters of the Sussexes have labelled this decision as a vicious act of retribution, arguing that Harry and Meghan have been subjected to relentless scrutiny and harassment at the hands of the press and the public alike. They contend that this decision is an unjust attempt to silence dissent and is rooted in a deep-seated bias against the couple, particularly towards Meghan as a woman of colour entering the royal fold. On the flip side, critics of the Sussexes are jubilant. They see Parliament's action as a necessary corrective to uphold the integrity of the British monarchy. Their argument is simple: royal titles carry a weight of responsibility, and those entrusted with such honours must be transparent and accountable. The absence of verifiable evidence raises significant questions not just about the Sussexes' legitimacy, but also their commitment to fulfilling their royal duties. As we analyse the fallout, the future for Harry and Meghan remains shrouded in uncertainty. Will they decide to contest Parliament's unprecedented decision legally, standing firm against the tide of public opinion? Or will retreating into private life become their reality, abandoning aspirations for a contemporary monarchy in an attempt to preserve their family's integrity? The stakes are enormous, and the answers are anything but clear. The scandal poses larger questions about the monarchy's relevance in the 21st century. Are we seeing the unravelling of a time-honoured institution? This saga has illuminated significant rifts within British society, prompting renewed discussions about what monarchy means today and how it should adapt to a world increasingly defined by demands for transparency and authenticity. A centuries-old institution is now grappling with the uncomfortable truth that it must evolve to meet the expectations of a modern audience. Furthermore, the unfolding drama has encouraged crucial discussions about privacy rights, especially for public figures. How do you balance the insatiable appetite for royal revelations with the personal lives of individuals? In an age of social media and constant scrutiny, these questions become ever more pressing. The Sussex crisis serves as a lightning rod, illuminating the tension between public fascination and the right to privacy. As this major event begins to settle, the future of both the Sussexes and the monarchy remains precariously poised. The world is watching with bated breath to see how the situation